on F and Bedi today. Everybody's heard about the AIB roast that took place. Very controversial. They literally appealed to ministers to look into it and things like that. I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest, because I mean, in the West, you can watch an Eddie Murphy doing Delirious, where he takes everyone's case and he uses the worst language in the world, and they make DVDs of it and they sell it and people appreciate it, and you're allowed to express yourself in a manner that you think is appropriate. Aalia has seen it. And I'm concerned about that.
Why does it concern you?
It concerns me only. I know you're mature enough.
So I know it shouldn't concern you. I know I've seen it. Yeah, Mama, calm down.
Okay.
We thought it was hilarious.
Okay, so you watched it with him?
No, we didn't watch it together. But Omar and I were discussing
Would
it.
you be able to watch it together with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny.
Okay, my son's 15.
I personally think that it is the parents' responsibility to make their children mature enough not get influenced by things like that, because they are funny. I think everyone should be able to watch it, but they should also be mature enough.
Do you think a 7-year-old can watch it?
No.
Okay, so you don't think a 7-year-old can watch it?
Wait.
But what if 7-year-old clicked on the internet and it came on? Then?
A 7-year-old can click on anything on the internet and find it.
I'm just saying, do you think it's appropriate for the 7-year-old to watch it?
Wait.
Do you think it's appropriate?
No, but you can find anything on the internet. 1 second, let me finish.
You can't suddenly decide that because my argument is fair, that suddenly it becomes an issue and you don't want to talk about it anymore because you lost the argument. That's childish.
Which is what it is now. And that makes you seem like a failure as a parent.
No, it doesn't. The
You're
fact
not
is,
letting me give my argument.
so then give me an argument.
No, I'm
Am I
irritated
saying
now.
as a parent if you watch AIB
I'm
roast?
irritated.
You're
I'm
going on the
irritated
internet. I don't have access to everything you're accessing on the internet all
No,
the
I
time.
don't like this episode right now.
This is why she shouldn't watch AIB roast. You're not mature enough to handle it. This
You
level
failed
of
as a parent because I
immaturity.
watched it anyway.
Oh my god, I failed as a parent because you watch AIB roast, something that's on the internet for everyone else to see.
Precisely my point.
That's my point also, that I'm only concerned that a certain age group in some way should have been sheltered from it, is what I feel. And whether it's a 7-year-old or whether maybe it's a 17-year-old.
You failed as a parent.
Maybe. Well, if somebody clicks on an internet site and sees it.
You used to fail as a parent.
Oh my god, I didn't put parental lock on her computer. Oh my god, I didn't block certain sites. But I don't think that kind of site would be blocked anyway. It's not an adult site. So I don't think it would have been blocked. How? How do you feel as a parent? Tomorrow you come across something and teach you how to handle it, no?
This is so unbelievably frustrating because now it's going to seem like I'm pissed off because I don't have a point, or because I don't know what it's going to seem like, but the fact is I'm pissed off because I don't get to talk. It's always, and the second I start making sense, she's like, oh, but this is, then she wants to make her point, which irritates me. Let me talk. But I want to say, stop smiling. Stop smiling.
I love my dynamic with you. I love my dynamic with you.
I'm not going to talk. No, I'm not discussing.
Why is what
You are irritating me.
How I'm speaking, where I'm looking, where my eyes are, why are you smiling, why are you this, why are you that?
I don't want to.
Non-stop see and then
I'm trying to do it again. You're doing it again. What is wrong with you?
Sitting listening to you, say don't interrupt me. I say fine. I sit there. I'm reacting on my own in my own space, and then you turn around and say don't even smile. So I can't even tell an expression on my face.
You are such a frustrating human being. You need younger men because men your age won't date you. You are the maturity level of people younger than you. You're not mature enough to date someone that's mature.
Then
You are immature.
in that case, you should date someone who's 75 years old, because that's how you behave sometimes with your whole little and all this space. There's no fun left in you, basically.
If this is what fun is like, I'm glad I'm not it.
My point is that sometimes it's just offensive to the system, to the self. It can be
offensive to someone else. Why will I get scarred by the AIB knockout? It is a parent's responsibility to make you mature enough to either go and not watch it, or to be mature enough.
I think as teenagers, the last thing you can do is make sure they don't watch something, because that's not going to happen. Because the more you tell them not to do something, a teenager is going to go out and do it, irrespective of not in this home computer. They go to another friend's home and they'll find it on that friend's computer, etc., etc. There's no way of blocking these things out.
So give me a valid reason as to why you think we should not be watching it, or the younger generation should not be watching it, and then I will deal with your point. Because fact is, the younger generation enjoyed it. I don't know, even one of my friends has said, oh, I found it so offensive, I didn't enjoy it at all. Everyone enjoyed watching it. The people that were a part of the roast, there voluntarily.
So for example, if you were to watch a triple X-rated blue film right now, okay, triple X-rated blue film with all kinds of nonsense, S&M going on, or child pornography going on, etc., you can access that too on the internet. My point is it appropriate?
So what is the problem here? Then
My point is it appropriate? My point is that at the end of the day, what level do you draw a line at, and therefore you have a measure for the adult content.
So you as parents, it is your as a parent, it is your responsibility to make sure that your children don't consciously go and look at adult content.
If I told you do not watch AIB, would you have listened to me?
No, you watch anyway.
Exactly, that's my point.
That's your time where you failed.
Oh, so I failed as a parent because I'm not able to tell you don't do that. How many teenagers do you think, Aalia, their parents said do not watch AIB would have not watched it?
Everyone watched it, but the thing is why
everyone would have watched it. So every parent has failed in your
My whole thing is, if those X-rated films or whatever haven't been taken off the internet because they are accessible by everyone, why was the AIB knockout taken off the internet? It was the same thing. It's just they gave a disclaimer at the start saying 18 plus adult content, whatever. They gave a disclaimer. So they warned us about it. We still watched it. They've done exactly as much as every film, adult or X-rated film or triple X-rated film has done. Wait. And we can access those films just as easily as we could access AIB knockout. So if those films are still on the internet, if those films are just as accessible, why has the AIB knockout been taken off and why is that not accessible anymore?
I agree that it shouldn't have been taken off the net. My only point is there's an age-appropriate audience for everything which even they themselves are aware of, and they themselves have put those disclaimers out. Hence, it disturbs me that somebody who's below that age level would watch it.
Correct. So then it is the parent that has failed, and there is AIB is at no way at fault. So why?
But I never said AIB was at fault.
Correct. Which is what I'm saying. But then why? So then what is the point you're trying to make?
The point I've only made is that we were discussing AIB. I said it's really funny, even though I'm not into profanity, I still find it really entertaining. I'm just
you're saying there's an age group for everything.
There's an age group for everything.
So who's responsible for that? What is your way to combat it?
Well,
it is the parents. The parents have to somehow combat it. If they have such a big issue with it, right?
Yes, Aalia. But my point is that if I asked you that if any one of your friends was told not to watch AIB, would they not have watched it? You said everybody's watched it.
Correct. So
my point is you can't have an entire generation of parents failing. It's just like that there's an entire generation of youngsters who are just really keen to see what's out there and then access to it on the internet, which is fantastic. Well, the same way I guess they have access to Bedi and they keep watching us fight and they keep watching all our bickering and all our bantering. Say, oh my God, there those two go again. And yeah, this is one of the episodes where here we go again.
What is the point you're trying to make?
The point I'm trying to make is very simple. The point I'm trying to make is...
point.
I do this child.
You have killed your point. She would have been talking if she disagreed. I've killed your point.
I was talking. You never let me talk.
I have killed your point.
You never let me talk.
You have no point anymore, and I've gotten back to the parents.
Never let
and
me
I have
talk.
cornered it to the parents are responsible, not the younger generation.
Please,
and I have made
Aalia.
my point, and I am very happy right now.